Are you excited yet? Because you should be. Remember I said September was going to be the month of revelation, that a lot was going to be going on this month? Well, there's a whole lot going on in the land of milk and honey right about now. So let me just tell a few stories in my news adjacent style. This is not the news. Pay no attention to the spatula. So apparently 156 different nations have chosen to recognize the state of the Philistines. There's a parade of boats headed in that direction, with boats from all over, with people from all over, and lots of food. And this little parade of boats is getting quite a lot of support from other nations. And this has a lot to do in part with one person who's got main character energy, and that's Greta Garbo. Anytime you have a celebrity that joins an activist cause, it always helps the cause, right? So years ago, Greta Garbo, when she was just a child, started speaking out about a lot of important issues, and she became a sensation, a global sensation. So she's one of the people on this parade of boats, and this is not her first rodeo. This is her second time trying to take a boat to the same land. Last time it didn't quite work out. But this time things are going a little bit differently. Despite a lot of unwanted visitors in the form of flying robots dropping incendiaries, they are still steadily making progress towards that land. And in case they were a little bit worried about efforts to divert their trip, lots of other lands, different realms have decided to join into the parade in different ways. So, there's a village called Yemen that decided to join the fray. Indonesia decided to join the fray. Spain and Italy decided to join the fray. Italy just shut down the whole realm in protest. Spain is like, we'll send our toy soldiers. We've got some swimming toy soldiers. We'll send them your way to protect your parade. And then after the villagers of Italy shut everything down, including the ports, Italy's like, okay, I guess we'll send our toy soldiers too. And then in a really distant village, far south, Colombia, the leader of that village said, we need to have global action to stop what's going on over there because people are hungry. And in other non-news, we found out just yesterday that we just got number 218 for the number of votes that we needed for the release of the files of Epi. A little special contest was had in the land of saguaro cacti, and the Blue Knives have yet another member. So it's just a matter of time before all comes to light. And if all that wasn't exciting enough, we also have some really exciting news about a realm so distant that it's not even on our planet. And this realm is called Three-Eye Atlas. This place, whatever it is, there were lots of theories. Scientists had different ideas. Comet, asteroid, flying doodad, we don't know. Scientists are like, we've never seen anything like this. No telling what it could be. Some of them thought maybe spacecraft. Others were like, don't be ridiculous. Meanwhile, all the people on the planet are like, please come save us. At least the people in the realm of Stars and Stripes anyway. So there's a rumor on these TikTok streets that the thing just disappeared, that it just blinked out and disappeared for 17 minutes, and then it blinked back on millions of miles away as if it had gone through a wormhole or teleported or who knows what. Now, I don't know if this really happened, but it's an exciting development if it did, because this would confirm certain suspicions about what really is happening and what's really headed our way. Now, this rumor that I heard involved the movement of all of our satellite telescopes to all direct their attention to this mysterious object that had disappeared and reappeared. And I just can't help wondering if that has something to do with this emergency meeting being called in the capital city for all the toy soldier leaders. I don't know. Are we preparing for, an invasion of the star beings. Of course, they're not going to invade us. That's ridiculous. But certain people might think that. Or another rumor on these TikTok streets is that this was going to be some big distraction in order to get our eyes off of the files of Epi. Either way, it's very exciting. And because September is the month of revelation, there's just so many things coming out, so many little secrets, so many surprises. And so among those are some new secrets that have to do with Chucky's bride, and also a certain somebody who works for the I can't say that anymore, who works for the Gamble mob. Yeah, apparently some pictures and some information has come out indicating that these people are all very well connected, and that they were connected a long time ago, possibly in the realm of Arizona, involved in some special beauty gatherings, and that indeed the head mobster was associated with these young women many years ago. So this is really interesting, especially in light of what came out yesterday about that Roman village and the missing children and the bad traffic all being associated with Chucky's bride. Just more and more revelations every day. And meanwhile, back in the realm of movie stars and beaches, while all this other stuff is going on, people are quietly organizing to pass a new special proclamation that's going to allow the redrawing of very beautiful maps in this land. Yeah, it appears to have quite a bit of popular support. That's not gonna, the head mobster of the Gamble gang is not gonna be happy about that, because he had his own plans that had to do with Texas, and it's not really gonna work out for him now. All right, so what stories did I miss? There's probably some other ones. Let me know in the comments the stories that I missed telling. Any other rumors you heard on these TikTok streets? Any other, news adjacent tales you want to share? Let me know.